on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball. In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Diego.
That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball.
First pitch,
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
So here's Will Myers as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Mullins is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. So now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself into scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, Tommy Pham. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Striding in is Victor Caratini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box, Cedric Mullins. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Lamet has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So here's Adam Frazier. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Frazier is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And this is into right field for another base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And in steps Manny Machado, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He flew out in his last debut. And now the first pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Fastball well outside. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he hits one on a line to left field. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Trent.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guy...
1 run scores. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Number 78 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. McKenna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. He wrote down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Pedro Severino for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Ryan McKenna is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi? New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Victor Caratini. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and that brings up Adam Frazier. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Hey, the bullpen needs
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Valaika, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Batting 8. The shortstop, number
Ready
1.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 1 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch soil.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9.
And now Kelvin Gutierrez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled away. 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McKenna is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Tommy Pham. Flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. Padres down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Ready now for Baltimore. Cedric Mullins back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 8-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Number 17.
Now the first pitch. On the ground softly towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
Now batting. Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hosmer, base runner at first with 1 out. In there, 1-1. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mullins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego as the lead holds at 8-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next, it'll be Pedro Severino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Ryan McKenna. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses, 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch was out.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Will Myers stands in as he looks at a called strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Myers, the runner at second with 1 away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Connor Wade takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 79, Connor Wade.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Valaika will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Padres lead it 9-0. Now
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman.
pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
To the plate now, number 1.
Ball 1.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Kelvin Gutierrez will be next. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more in inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Kelvin Gutierrez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 3-1. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 7th inning, ready to roll, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Number 17, Victor.
Swing and a liner. Mullins patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McKenna is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that brings up Adam Frazier. And now the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fastball well outside. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Padres lead 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping up is Cedric Mullins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That pitch is out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The first baseman,
Ready.
number 6.
Here's the first pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Now here's the first offering. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in next, Will Myers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. The 0-1.
1-1.
Tatis at second with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on the way. Trey Mancini is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Heading out towards shallow right. And Tatis is there for route number 1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ball 1.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone. Now at the plate is Ryan McKenna. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy Pham. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to left. Hayes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Severino has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. And now in the box, Pat Valaika starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy. But to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Ready now is number 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham is there, and there are 2 men gone now. So here is Kelvin Gutierrez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Taken in by Machado. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors.